show is when you, like other TV shows, often the people who are on them will come and have a chat to you. I'm very excited to say that Pamela Rabe is one of those people. She plays the freak on Wentworth, which you can see on Showcase. Season final is next week, and I can tell you every Tuesday night, the second I leave here, the second I get home, be it Foxtel Go or at home, bang, I've got to find out what's happening to the ladies inside the correctional centre. And this lady, well, she's now, top dog at the moment, but we'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks. Pamela Rabe, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us. Do appreciate it. Now, when you are someone who's been very well accomplished for a very long time, been very well known for some time, what's it like now to be this many years into a television show that people, pardon the pun, freak out about? That if they see you, they think, you're her.
It's pretty wonderful. I feel very gifted, privileged to be working on such a kind of quality show, really. That, a lot of us can do things that we think are fabulous, but it's another thing for other people to love it and, give the love back. And Wentworth does kind of create some pretty invested fans, I have to say.
Correct. Something
about the nature of that writing. There's such fabulous writers that manage to create binge-worthy television, nail-biting. Oh my God, they did what?
Correct.
How are they going to top that? Oh my God, they just did. That it's and still keeping in the kind of integrity and authenticity of what's pretty dark subject matter.
Yeah.
While at the same time championing female-driven stories.
Well, this is what is, what I love about it as a show is it is just this phenomenal bit of drama and tension, heroes, anti-heroes, all the weird thing that, you play a character who should be universally loathed by the audience, but instead there's this sort of, supervillain factor to her where you expect her to somehow find a way to get out of a scenario. But I wanted to ask you, though, even though obviously...
It's pretty smart.
Well, this is it. Obviously, Prisoner is the source material from way back when, but your version of this character, the malice, the evil in her is,
misunderstood.
Of course. When you start to channel that, is that a process that takes a little bit of working up, or by now it's sort of muscle memory where you can get nasty and then laugh as soon as they say, we're done?
It's not I don't sort of see it as being a kind of pose, it's not just a cutout that you're feeling. You're actually trying to serve a writer's vision, a storyline, and words that are on the page, scenes and actions that you've been given. And in then I'm really just trying to pursue them as best I can. But within that, when you grow with a character and you start to kind of swallow their psychology, what drives them, you start to come to the party and you can kind of, there are certain elements of some of Joan Ferguson's actions where I can surprise myself with how zealous I can get with some suggestions about how to pull off some of the most extraordinary things. But the singularity of her vision, her focus, and her nous at strategizing and playing on others' weakness is such a fascinating thing to kind of grapple with.
Now, I'm sure a huge number of people who watch us now have already seen what's happened tonight, but that's it. Here's an example of Pamela's work as Joan Ferguson, otherwise known as the Freak in Wentworth. It's just amazing. Have a look. You are so good at that. You really scares me that you're that good at it.
I'm going to run into her in a dark alley, I can tell you that.
So I've got to ask you here, strange fan mail. Have you got it from prison guards when you were in charge of the prison? Have you got it from prisoners? It's the obvious question to ask.
The whole gamut, and I can never predict. I'm constantly amazed at the reach of this program, that there's no typical kind of Wentworth fan. But the ones that watch it, and particularly, Joan Ferguson, as you can see from that character, it attracts a very particular kind of fan. And they do love to hate her, but a lot of them are quite sort of fascinated by the psychology of the character, and obviously the storylines have encouraged that a little bit. Well, so, where it goes, boy oh boy, where do you, if you haven't seen the episode that was screened tonight, just run home and...
I am, don't worry.
Catch up, because it's an extraordinary, Kevin Carlin is an extraordinary director, but everybody, the whole team, pulled off something really special, and then there's the season finale.
There's next week. All right, so you can see it. It'll be around on Showcase, of course. Next Tuesday night's going to be the finale. Everything will play this week and then right. Pamela Rabe, make sure you go and see her, by the way, on stage for the rest of the year. She's a wonderful performer. Thank you so much for chatting to us tonight.
Thank you.
Do appreciate it. All right, I'm out of here because I'm going to go and watch Wentworth. See you tomorrow night. Chris,